anybody you talked to said, this guy is going to be a great player. Unfortunately, the other shoe companies saw that as well. The amount of money that it took to sign him at that time was 2 or 3 times as much as we'd paid anybody else for a basketball endorsement before.
As enthused to sign with him as people might have known, because of my involvement with Converse, which I had to wear Converse during the University of North Carolina years, and Adidas, which was one of the companies that I actually wanted to wear the shoe. And when Nike brought me out west to go over the proposal that they were making for me, which was giving my own shoe, the option for me to create my own shoe and have input on it, and things could not happen without my approval of it, I felt that was a great opportunity for me. But I really like Adidas. So I went back to Adidas, hearing what Nike had proposed to me, and say, if you match it, I'll go with Adidas. And they actually never matched the deal. They couldn't even come close. It went with Nike, and they centered everything around myself and gave me the option to create, you know, with the basketball shoe, to put my input, give my input on a basketball shoe in terms of the way that I like it. And from that point on, it just kind of rolled.
What we wanted, first of all, was we wanted his own line. We didn't want Michael simply endorsing Nike or Converse or Adidas. We wanted them to promote an individualized line of Jordan products with his name on them, in both apparel and in shoes. We wanted him to get a percentage of the sales, so that if the product did well, he would get more than simply a fixed amount of money. He would share in the growth of the company. He would have equity, if you will, in his own line. What's more important than the first two was that they would commit to spend a certain amount of money to promote him, because I felt that that promotional exposure would enable us to go to the other corporate partners and start priming the pump. And so, for example, we demanded a minimum of $1 million in the first year to promote his line, which was spent probably in the first 3 months.
What Nike did with Michael Jordan changed the way we do sports marketing today, and a lot of marketing, period. They had 3,000 track and field athletes they were giving free products or money to. They had over half the NBA, the basketball athletes. They had so many athletes, the joke was they forgot they even had them. One mother wrote in and said, thank you for sending my son shoes, but he died last year. And Nike was spending so much money on product and so much money on these endorsements, and they weren't getting any bang for their buck. And they decided to take all their money from all of these endorsements and put it into a superstar, and that superstar was Michael Jordan.
It's very creative to jazz it up a little bit. Just slap people in the face with color. Fashion people, it's very bright, very colorful, and very positive. Fashion, identity, that's what it's all about.